is the bridge. So this is the nerve center of the ship. Obviously, when the ship's underway, all your orders and commands emanate from the bridge. Okay, so we have over there on that bulkhead what's called the 1MC. You see the little microphone. That's where all the big information goes out by the boatswain mate of the watch. You know, everything from routine to messages the officer of the deck or the captain would like to have everybody know about. And so that system goes into all 2,000 compartments on the ship. So you get the word, and that's where it's passed from. And then out here, this is a typical, 1940s, almost like World War II type bridge. At one point, the bridge ended here, but obviously, when it lasted a couple years, and they put this, we call this the navigation bridge. We could obviously load up with a lot more equipment, which they did do. And we've got a couple of surface search radars out here. This particular, there's two of them, and that big one there that you're looking at, Raytheon, actually that came off the commercial market, but they put that on the Midway because if you recall, I said it was headquartered in Yokosuka, Japan. Well, I've been in that harbor, and I've been in a lot of them in Japan, and when you're over there, the traffic, the sea traffic's tremendous. And a lot of it is small boats because a lot of fishing going on over there. And you needed really sharp radar to pick up those very small boats. So that's what that was all about. And up here on the bridge, we will have three officers. The lead would be known as the officer of the deck. He's in charge. He basically stands in the shoes of the captain because the captain's not on the bridge. A lot of times he's not on the bridge. He's got to sleep. He's got to do his paperwork. He's got to do lots of things. So generally, the officer of the deck is in charge. You'll have a junior officer of the deck and a junior officer of the watch. Okay.
Who is going to this?
Pardon? That's the captain's chair. When he's on the bridge, he sits there. And there's the XO's chair right over there. But as I say, they may or may not be on the bridge, but we're all prepared to function with or without them. So that's part of what the bridge team does. And then back here, this is known as the pilot house. That gray console there is the helm. There's a big brass wheel there, and there's a sailor called the helmsman who is standing back there, and he's awaiting orders having to do with the ship's direction and rudder information. And then he has an assistant called the lee helmsman, and the lee helmsman's over here. This is known as the EOT, engine order telegraph, and this goes directly to engineering, 7 decks or 8 decks below us, and they just input with these dials what they want. They can dial in the RPM, goes directly to engineering. They match up the dials, which tells the bridge they receive the information and they're acting on it. And so this is for speed, that's for direction. And this is a magnetic compass. We have gyroscopic compasses, but if you lose them, you always got redundant.